Hi, I'm Kim Piazza.
And I'm Phil Arno. Welcome to Talk of the Town. And today we're going to be talking about two very interesting things, parts of Western New York that have a great history.
Oh, for sure. Have you been to the theater lately, Phil?
Not in a long time.
Not a long time? Well, we're going to talk about Shays because they just announced their MNT Broadway series for next season, which is so exciting.
Shays is one of the flagship theaters in all of the Shays empire.
Yeah.
It has a history in Buffalo that goes back to 1926, actually.
Were you there?
No, I had a dentist appointment that day.
Okay.
But I did cover the 1978 grand reopening. June Allison was there. It was like a regular Hollywood event. It was a terrific gala, and I fell in love that night. It was
with the
terrific.
Grandeur of the beauty in that building.
It was so ornate, and it just kind of knocks you over when you go in there.
Well, I was lucky enough to be there this year for the announcement of the MNT Broadway season, and why don't we check it out?
You've got to get up every morning with a smile on your face and show the world all the love in your heart. Then people gonna treat you better. You're gonna find, yes you will, that you're beautiful as you feel.
I think maybe I'm the luckiest girl here tonight at Shays. I am standing between Tony and Albert, and these are the guys to know here at Shays. Right, Tony?
Sure, absolutely.
And Albert?
Whatever you say.
Oh, I love it. Well, tonight was a big night because it was the announcement of the coming season, and there are some great things on the docket. Tell me about what we have coming down the line.
Well, we have an exciting season for the M&T Bank 15-16 season. Made up some great shows from Broadway, some shows that are still running on Broadway. Opening the season with Newsies, the Disney wonderful production of Newsies, and then we have a production of Matilda, and then we go to a family classic during the holiday season with Annie, and then we have a wonderful revival of Pippin, which is just won the Tony Award for Best Revival of a musical, and then we have a stage adaptation of Dirty Dancing.
And Tony, so Albert and Tony, of course, you were a team tonight on stage announcing these shows, and I have to say, there were moments when you were upstaged, particularly by the kids.
Yeah, I would think so. That's absolutely true. They were phenomenal.
I think it's so fantastic that you're including the community the way you do in this big announcement.
Well, when given the opportunity, that's always our preference. We like to try to include the community and get as many kids as we can involved. It's nice to introduce young people to theater so that they can get a sense of what it's all about and what we're all about.
And how exciting for these kids who are part of these shows that are nominated for the Kinneys to come and be on the stage, and for some of the local kids who are in Buffalo here to be on stage singing in a choir with a young woman who actually performs on Broadway. I just think it's brilliant.
Yeah, it's a great experience, and they were thanking us afterward. They were so tickled pink to do it. They really enjoyed it.
They're going to remember this forever. And next year's a big year because it is the 90th anniversary. The 90th is coming up. 90 years.
Yep.
Now, 90 years, you're only, what, 39,
yeah,
right?
Tony better answer.
And, okay.
I'll be 90 next year.
You'll be 90 next year? Okay.
I feel like it sometimes. Yes, next January will be the 90th anniversary of Shays Performing Arts Center, its building.
And as a goal, the restoration will be complete?
My goal is to have the restoration complete by then. That's exactly right, yes.
Which is huge and exciting and just another feather in Buffalo's cap.
Well, it is. It's amazing, and I have to say, when I started here 14 years ago, if somebody said we'll be able to get the restoration done by 2016, I would have told them they were crazy, because I know how much money it costs. We've spent 20 years and about $38 million restoring this building, and the likelihood of getting all that money and being able to get it all done in the tight time frame that we always have, which is usually just 3 months in the summer to really do major restoration, made a big difference. But we were able to do it. We pulled it off, and very happy about it, and the restoration is in great shape, and we'll finish things up this summer, hopefully.
Well, and these are all of the things that help to make Buffalo such a fabulous place.
I totally agree.
How many cities could you pull together a restoration of this magnitude in that kind of schedule and that kind of time, and then to have so many talented people come into town, come on the stage, perform, share with the community, I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think what's important to remind everybody is that this facility, the Shays Performing Arts Center, is one of the most magnificent theaters in America. I think those of us that have been in and out of this building for years recognize what Tony and everybody has done here to make this building unbelievable. Even tonight, when the cast members come in for the shows perform, they're taking pictures of the theater from the stage. They just love Shays. Everybody in Western New York loves Shays. Their support is incredible. They've made us become one of the best markets in America for presenting Broadway shows, and it has everything to do with the way this community has embraced this beautiful theater.
Well, you know, you're right. You walk into Shays, and not only do you have the fabulous performances on stage, the musicals and the touring companies that are nationally touring companies, the way you feel when you walk through these doors is just magnificent.
That's our goal. Our goal is to make sure that when you come to Shays, whatever it's for, if it's for a Broadway show, a comedy, a wedding reception in the lobby, anything you come to Shays for, that when you walk out, you have the sense of, wow, I want to go back there. I want to be there for something. I want to be in that building.
And Albert, I want to know, how are shows booked? Give us some insight, because I think you work really hard with what you do.
You know, it's something that takes. We're already booking 2 years away. We don't tell people that, but
you just told people.
Yeah, no, but we don't tell them the shows. We tell them that we're working on it. We don't tell them the shows. Actually, to be quite honest with you, a lot of what happens on the road and what happens here at Shays is predetermined by the success on Broadway. And so when a show's a big hit on Broadway, obviously the next part of that life is the tour of the country. What's really exciting for us is that every Broadway show that tours the country now wants to come to Shays. They want to be they want Buffalo to be part of that first year of the tour. First of all, because the theater is spectacular, but most importantly because of the tremendous support we have from the subscribers. So we work really hard also to find balance, to bring new shows, classics, family shows, and shows that will bring in a new audience. I think this year with Matilda and Newsies and Beautiful, the Carole King musical, we have 3 brand new shows. And then you've got an Annie, and then you've got a Pippin, great classics, and you've got Dirty Dancing, which will bring in a new audience. So great balance. We love it.
The women love Dirty Dancing.
Oh, absolutely. You could tell that tonight.
You could,
Yes,
especially
you could.
when the star of Dirty Dancing, he was dancing with his shirt off. Yeah, we all liked that.
Yes.
Well, listen, thank you so much, gentlemen, and I just think that Buffalo is so proud of Shays, and we really are lucky to have the quality of performance, the level of professionalism, and we can thank the two of you for so much of that.
Thank you very much.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you.
'Cause you make me feel, you make me feel, you make me feel like a natural woman.
And you know, Kim, when I was out in Los Angeles, I got the privilege, actually, I had the privilege of meeting and interviewing and talking to a lot of the iconic Hollywood stars. You know, Bob Hope and Ginger Rogers, George Burns. And you know what, when they found out that I was from Buffalo, almost invariably the topic would go to Shays, because it was such a great place, not just to come and watch, but to come and perform.
Such a beautiful stage. Well, one of the things that was so exciting about the announcement was a full house. The theater was full of Buffalonians who couldn't wait to hear what the M&T Broadway series had to offer. And we were lucky enough to stop and talk with some of those folks.
So Stacy and DJ, the big announcement, Shays season, what do you think?
We're really excited. This is the 3rd year we've come for the announcements, and we've been season ticket holders for how long?
3, maybe 4 years.
DJ, 3, maybe 4 years, and you were really digging what they announced for their season this year, and I think I heard you mention your favorite.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to Newsies. We're both really excited for Pippin, and I know my mom is dying to see both Beautiful and Dirty Dancing, so...
Ooh, Dirty Dancing, Mom!
Happy Dirty Dancing!
Oh, it's a wonderful season. It's probably one of the best I've seen.
One of the best you've seen?
Will be seen.
One of the best you will be seeing. So you're going to make sure that you hit every show?
Oh, absolutely.
And which show looks like it's going to be your must-see of the season?
Well, I've seen Newsies before. I'd love to see it again.
You came for an extra special reason.
Yes, that extra special reason is that my granddaughter, Labrina Johnson, who's in the 8th grade, was performing here from Performing Arts School, singing with the choir. and she was pretty excited as well as we are.
So she was singing a song from Matilda.
Yes, yes. And she practiced at home repeatedly over and over and over. I'm sure she got it right tonight.
Oh, that's fantastic. How proud you must be. Well, it's going to be a great season at Shays.
Yes, it is.
I'm Alexis Brown. I am from Buffalo Visual Academy of Performing Arts.
My name is Isaiah Gathers. I am from Performing Arts.
And why was tonight so amazing for you here at Shays?
Because we were singing at an amazing place.
So you were on stage singing?
Yes, we were.
Both of you?
Yes.
And you were singing a song from the musical Matilda with one of the stars of Broadway's Matilda.
Yes, we were.
Dream come true?
Yes, it was.
Awesome. Thanks for stopping and talking to us.
For more information on Shays' season next year, check out their website.
And when we come back, we're going to talk about an organization whose history in Buffalo goes back even farther than Shays, back to 1923. And over those years, that organization has raised countless millions of dollars to help the people of Western New York. Stay tuned.